Right, settle in. Paradise, is it? Sun, sand, and a smile for tuppence. Let me tell you something they do not print on the brochure. This paradise has a receipt, and it is longer than a king cobra. I have seen more broken dreams here than I have seen perfectly poured Singer beers. Furthermore, they all started with a sunset picture on something called Instagram. It is not a lie exactly. It is just a very, very selective truth. On top of that, the truth, my friend, has a habit of arriving about 6 months after you do, when the tan fades and the bank account twitches. We all come for the postcard, did we not? I did. Over 40 odd years ago. They might as well have stamped Utopia on my visa. The currency made you feel like a king. A beachfront bar seemed your natural office. The locals smiled, you smiled back. Simple. It was a great escape from the drizzle, the drudgery, the crushing politeness of a British winter. Ah, the honeymoon phase. You are not just living here, you are on a perpetual holiday. Every plate of pad kapow is a culinary revelation. Every sabai feels like the profound life wisdom. You have cracked it. You have beaten the system. You are, in fact, a genius. Then, one Tuesday, it starts. It begins with the small print. The visa. Good Lord, the visa. It is not a document. It is a living, breathing entity which feeds on paperwork, passport photos, and your sanity. Extension based on marriage or retirement, they say. Sounds straightforward. It involves more affidavits, bank letters, and maps to your own apartment than a spy's dead drop. Moreover, the fees. They have a charming, fluid quality. They just enough to make you sigh, shrug, and open your wallet. It is the first whisper from the universe. You are a guest here, and your invitation needs renewing for a fee. Then the children, if you have them, forget school fees. Think of it as buying a small new car every year and watching it drive straight into a lake. Then you go to the supermarket. You fancy a nice bit of cheddar, a simple, civilized pleasure. You find it, cradled in its own climate-controlled cabinet, looking back at you with a price tag that suggests it had been hand-milked by Bulgarian monks and flown over first class. Your cheap living just got a £25 cheese-shaped hole in it. Imported wine, let us not even start. I have started judging a man's financial stability by the boldness of his Chardonnay choice. Healthcare, ah yes, world class and affordable. For a scrape or a cough, certainly. However, let something interesting happen to your innards. Suddenly you are in a shiny, private hospital that looks like a spaceship discussing MRI results with a consultant who trained at Johns Hopkins. The care is superb. The bill has more digits than your Thai phone number. As for your insurance, it is probably arguing in the fine print whether acute pancreatic dismay is covered. It is a special kind of panic, feeling both profoundly grateful and financially doomed at the same time. Besides, you're not alone with it. Oh, you will make friends, wonderful people, from all over. Nevertheless, the expat community is a river, not a lake. People are always arriving, always leaving. That brilliant chap you have pints with every Friday, he will get a job in Vietnam. The couple you have Sunday roast with, well, the visa did not work out. You become a permanent fixture at farewell parties, which are just funerals for convenience masquerading as a barbecue. Building a deep, stable support network. It is like building a sandcastle between tides. The language does not help. Hello, thank you, another beer. You are a linguistic genius. Now, try explaining to a mechanic that there is a worrying clunk coming from the left front suspension, not just a little noise. On the other hand, heaven forbid, reading a formal leasing contract, you develop a permanent, slightly confused smile. You become a master of charades. Oh, it keeps you on the surface of life here, bobbing along, never quite diving in, which leads to frictions, the cultural misunderstandings. You are not being rude, you are just being direct. They are not being vague, they are being polite. You will, at some point, cause monumental, unintentional offence by using your foot to point at something. You will get frustrated by a yes that means no. You will feel profoundly and internally like an outsider, a tall, pink, slightly sweaty outsider. Therefore, you navigate the mazes, the property deals, where you can never truly own the land, only dance around it with the 30-year leases and shell companies that sound faintly illegal. The banking system that views an international transfer with the same suspicion as a drug mule's suitcase. Want a loan? A credit card? Good one. The career you thought you might forge, unless it is teaching English or can be done on a laptop from a coffee shop, it often evaporates in the heat. You are retired or you are a digital ghost. There is little in between. What's more, it wears on you. This constant low-grade adaptation, this administrative jet lag, this is the mental health toll they never photograph. It is the loneliness in a crowd, the frustration in paradise, the quiet calculation in the back of your mind. Is this still worth it? So you re-evaluate. The dream is now a balance sheet. On one side, the sun, the beauty, the freedom, the spicy, incredible food, the kindness you do receive, and the sheer adventure of it all. On the other hand, the bureaucracy, the transience, the hidden costs, and the gnarling sense of impermanence. Is it paradise? No. Nevertheless, here is the surprising twist, the bit I am almost reluctant to admit. It is real. It is stripped away my illusions, sanded down my preconceptions, and left me with something more valuable than a permanent holiday. A life, a complicated, sometimes infuriating, utterly lived-in life. It forced me to adapt, to be patient, to laugh at myself, usually after wanting to scream at a government official. I am not a tourist. I am a resident. There is a gritty pride in that. Paradise is a stagnant concept, a picture. This is the story, and my story is not over. It is not for everyone. In fact, it is probably not for most. This is not a warning against coming. It is a plea to come with your eyes open. Bring more money than you think, more patience than you possess, and a sense of humour you can rely on like an old comfortable shirt. Bring the grumpiness too, I find it helps. So, is Thailand an expat paradise? Absolutely not. Would I go back and do it all again? Well, pass me that overpriced beer and I will tell you. Now then, I have grumped enough, your turn. In the comments below, tell me, what is the biggest unseen cost you have faced? On the other hand, if you are dreaming of coming, what is the one thing you are most nervous about? Let us have a proper natter, and do not forget to hit the like button, share the video with anyone who is thinking of moving to Thailand, and subscribe for more tales about the land of smiles. Take care, thanks for listening, and goodbye.